This program is rated PG. It contains themes and scenes which may not be suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
Be advised that the views and opinions of the hosts and guests do not reflect those of the station.
Watching the Business Portal, your gateway to business trends and opportunities. Good day, everyone. I'm Mary Beth Nave, and welcome to the workplace. Again, a happy new year, happy 2016 to everyone. And of course, this year's going to be packed with a lot of adventures, a lot of new things, and hopefully everyone's been up and about with their New Year's resolution. Now, speaking about something new this year, hopefully health is part of your factor to check in, improve your health. If you haven't exercised last year, hopefully you'll be able to factor that in your schedule this year. And of course, we're going to be talking more about that because there's going to be a grand event that's going to be happening just around the corner in Alabang. But before we get into the details of that, I'd like to welcome to the workplace one of the most vibrant and energetic people in the industry. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the workplace none other than the lovely Miss Carmi De Leon, the Vice President for Marketing and Sales of Healthway Medical. Hello, Miss Carms.
Hello, Mary Beth. Nice to see you again.
I know, happy 2016.
Thank you for that very friendly introduction.
But it's true, it's true.
Thank
You're
you.
everywhere. I mean, it's just 2016 and the start of the year. I see your posts. You're, what do you call this? You're in so many events, in corporate activities. And in fact, you're already organizing a series of launches this year. And aside from that, you're a busy mom, an awesome wife. And you just celebrated your
50th
birthday.
Yeah. I'm so
Happy
proud
birthday.
to say that I am a golden girl.
Wow.
Actually, I call it 3G.
3G.
Gorgeous golden girl.
Wow, okay. And we see that. Everybody actually notices that because you're just so happy every time. And you're so fashion, from head to toe.
I have prepared because I'm seeing you right now.
So, okay, so what's new with you, Miss Carmi? Like, for 2016, what's new with you?
Personally, you mentioned that I just turned 50.
Right.
And with that, I launched my first book.
Wow,
It's
congrats.
called My Beautiful Mind.
Why? Why
Because-
did you decide to come up with a book?
Because if it's my beautiful face, it's quite obvious.
Yeah.
So it's beautiful
Okay.
mind because everything is dependent on how we think.
Okay.
It's more than positive thinking. It's about embracing life, seeing the good things in everything. And I was trying to share how I went to that stage. And hopefully, I get to inspire a lot of people. And I'm saying in my book, you don't need to be 30 or 40 or 50 to read the book. You can start your beautiful mind as early as now.
Okay, and when did you start this journey of having a beautiful mind? Because it takes time. A lot of people, they get to worry a lot. They stress out. I guess stress is really part of everyday living.
Yes.
How do you develop a beautiful mind, positive thinking?
Well, at the end of the day, I noticed that every day, it's all about thinking right. It's all about managing your emotions, and it's all about living with positive thoughts. So it's not, you mentioned, it's not very easy because day to day we face different challenges, obnoxious people, definitely the traffic itself. And so everything should be, you just have to embrace everything and take it as it is. And move on. At the end of the day, it's up to you. If you want to be happy, if you want to have peace, it's all up to you. So it starts with thinking fresh and thinking right.
Okay, and then this book, it talks about basically your journey or
Yeah,
what can readers expect?
I shared my story. Like I mentioned in my book that I started my career quite late. Because everyone's telling me, so how did it happen? It didn't happen 24 hours. Actually, I got married at the age of 21.
Wow.
So I wasn't prepared. I
Okay.
wasn't emotionally, financially prepared. But I just have to accept it. So that's my first baby. And then I said, it's okay. I will work after the first birthday of my first baby. And true enough, I was pregnant for my second baby.
Wow.
So I wasn't able to work. And so I went from one job to another, looking for the right fit, and then before my before I reached 28, I think that's my first career in a pharmaceutical company. So I
Okay.
worked there for 10 years.
Wow, 10 years.
Yeah, as a medical rep, and then I ended up regional sales manager for the whole Metro Manila and Luzon. And then after that, I went to Healthway. So I share there different scenarios, how I, how I was able to take things and overcome the barriers. And then the paradigm shift, it's basically from one perspective to another.
Okay. Actually, right now we're receiving a lot of messages already.
I
because
thought you were just texting
no,
to
no,
someone.
no, no, no. We have people messaging right now because they can't believe that you're 50.
I understand them.
That's why
Yeah.
it's been coming up since a while ago. They're like, could you please ask if they heard right? If
Yeah, it's
you just
actually 50. It's not 30. It's 50.
okay, and we have moms actually sending us messages right now. They wanted to find out what did you do to be able to to maintain your health and beauty.
Uh-huh. That is why I wrote the book. I want to motivate people that first is you have to love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, it's very hard to love someone else or somebody else.
That's true.
You have to accept yourself. You have to take it as a gift, and then you nurture it. You do
Okay.
something for yourself. Like I'm so vain, but I know that vanity is not just vanity. Vanity is business for me.
Right.
Vanity is my future. Because you have to take care of yourself. You have to make sure that you feel good about yourself so that you can feel good about other people.
Okay.
I also exercise, and I also watch my diet, and I actually weigh myself, and I actually touch myself.
Okay. As
And then try to make sure I really have to watch my diet and watch my weight. It's not just for beauty, but again, it's for good health.
right, right.
Because if I become overweight, of course, I'm not getting any younger. I just look younger, but physically, I have to take care of myself, maintain my weight, and then watch my diet.
Yes. Okay. We have like moms messaging us right now. They wanted to find out, do you have like a secret to a certain diet? Things that you don't eat, things that you want to eat, and it's it's flooding right now because they're really curious how you're able to maintain your looks.
Just like everyone else, I tried a lot of diets.
Okay.
I think I have tested a lot of diets, but first thing is you don't deprive yourself. You have to eat. You
Of-
can
of
eat
anything.
you can eat anything in moderation.
Okay.
But of course, the food pyramid says you have to eat more fibrous food,
Okay.
more fruits and vegetables because it's good for your skin.
Okay.
You really have to exercise aside from eating right, exercise, which brings me to the seed program of Healthway. I do seed. I practice seed. That's
Okay, what's seed?
sleep, eat right, exercise, de-stress.
Okay.
Very basic things. So you should have enough sleep. You should
What is
eat
enough
right.
sleep? Like how many hours would that be?
Ideally, it's 8 hours. But of
Of
course,
any
it
time of the
depends.
day?
The best is, of course, the real sleep is at least 10 o'clock p.m.
The
10
latest.
p.m. Yes, as much as possible. But if you cannot do that, then try to find some time to take a nap just to recover
Okay.
the lost hours. So actually, it depends on the person. It does ideally it's 8 hours, but if you really cannot do it, there are other ways. Like I said, take a nap
Right.
or get up more late. Yeah, so aside from that, I mentioned about eating right.
Yes.
That's eat right. Eat anything, but in moderation.
Moderation.
Yeah. And your plate should be more colorful. It's
Right.
more on vegetables and fruits.
Right.
And
But of
then
course,
fluid.
protein. Protein is also...
Protein is important.
Right.
Yeah. Because I know you love protein.
Yeah, I love meat. I really love steak because a lot of people would always think that, if they're kind of on the heavy side, they want to lose weight, they cut down on chicken and meat and they just stick to the greens.
We need protein, we need meat. So it's not enough that, I respect the vegetarian because
Right,
they
right.
still get some source of protein. But even our dietitian, our nutritionist in Healthway would say you can eat anything, but you have to eat it right and not too much on sweets, not too much on fatty foods.
And salt.
Yes, and salty foods.
Okay, so you have the sleep, eating right. The other E is?
Exercise.
Okay.
Exercise doesn't have to be expensive exercise, or you don't have to enroll in a very expensive gym, but you can just dance. I
Dance.
dance in the
Right.
morning.
You belly dance.
I do belly dancing. I also do hip hop.
You hip hop. I didn't know that.
Because the Healthway dancers, dance that.
Yes.
The younger ones, so I have to dance with them.
join, yeah.
But I am more passionate about belly dancing because of its isolation.
Right, and
It's
it keeps
more
the
tricky.
belly also in check.
Yes, flat, and I'll be a bit guilty because I have not danced belly dance. I haven't belly danced for quite a while.
Okay, because you're busy
Yeah.
with a lot of the corporate stuff that's happening this year. Okay.
Yes.
So you have exercise
And then the last one is de-stress.
How do you de-stress?
De-stress is, of course, balancing everything. Find a way to forget about those problems in the office. Like, I do retail therapy. I do shopping. Sometimes window shopping if I don't have enough
That's how you
budget.
de-stress.
Yes.
Okay.
I also go to spa, of course, for a massage. And dancing is also my way of de-stressing. And I cook during weekends.
Wow, you cook.
Yeah.
Again, your favorite dishes, I'm sure.
Yes, the favorite of my family, seafood, kare-kare, anything.
Wow.
But my favorite is making Happy Meal every Saturday morning, breakfast in bed,
Okay.
with the funny faces.
Okay.
Yeah, food art.
Oh, wow.
That's my way of distressing also.
All right, we have questions right now. We have one from Jenna. Hi, Jenna. She just wanted to find out, Miss Carmi, I'm 48 years old, and she goes, I'm nowhere close to your figure. Is it too late for me to actually lessen the weight that I actually have, or it's the type that I have to already look at certain medical procedures to get rid of excess fat?
Uh-huh. When there's life, there's hope.
Okay.
And while it is faster to have liposuction, and we do this in Healthway, we don't advise that right away. First is you have to see your doctor, and so that the doctor can advise you on the proper diet depending on your activities.
Okay.
And then if there's a need for you to have liposuction or whatever, Healthway is open to that. But I suggest, the answer is, number one, it's never too late. And you have to seek professional advice. So I am recommending to see the Healthway doctor.
Okay, so we'll talk about Healthway in a bit, but I think a lot of people are really, really focused on your age and how you
Okay.
look at your age. So we have Stephanie. She wanted to find out, Miss Carms, how long have you had the lifestyle that you practice now?
I have to admit that I'm quite gifted.
Oh,
I used to
genes.
eat, yeah, it's in the
Okay,
genes.
it's in the genes.
I used to eat a lot. But the good thing about me is I'm very conscious. And because I know I owe it to myself. So for quite a while, after my first baby, I got some fats, and that's when I started to exercise and be more mindful about what I eat.
Okay. And then we also have questions like, Aliana wanted to find out, do you deprive yourself of sweets if you completely take it out from your diet?
A little, yes.
You deprive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if there's a cake, I'll just have spoonfuls. Because I am so careful before it's too late. So sort of I deprive, but of course you need to eat some donuts once in a while. I'm just so conscious that I know I shouldn't eat too much of that.
But at least you still get to try
But
it out.
I try it. Yeah.
Right.
So I suggest that you try it. Just don't eat the
The
whole
whole
pie.
cake. Yeah, or the whole cake.
Yes.
And then that's usually the concern of a lot of the people who go on if they change their lifestyle, their diet, they tend to eat the gorge on foods that they kind of take out for about
And
a
then
month.
feel sorry afterwards.
Exactly.
No, you have to change that lifestyle.
Okay, we have questions right now from our viewers. Where can they get a copy of your book?
It's actually personal. It's exclusively distributed by yours truly. So if you're interested, please check my Facebook,
Okay.
message me there, and I'll get in touch with you. I don't want it publicly
Yes,
distributed
yes,
yet.
definite. Yeah.
Wait for the second one.
Oh, there's gonna be a second one.
I'm trying to.
that-
I'm talking to friends right now. I'm trying to have beautiful minds, meaning I'll gather.
Collaboration.
Yeah, I'll collaborate with some friends.
Okay.
And you're one of them, of course.
Wow, okay,
And then come
okay,
up
I'm
with a more comprehensive, beautiful minds.
Right. So it starts with you, and then of course the people that you love to be with also
Yes.
share some more or less the same passions, but practice it in different ways.
Correct, yes.
So thank you, Ms. Carms. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll just take a quick break. When we return, we'll talk more about Healthway Medical and of course their upcoming events. Stay tuned.